But Trump calls him Lil Mike because he's short.
Oh, he's short. See, I didn't know that.
Hey, guess how tall is Lil
He's
Mike?
5'8".
That's
not short.
It's short for a presidential candidate. I mean,
What does that mean?
I mean, it's a weird thing, but all presidents are generally tall.
They gotta be tall.
It's
I
not
think
like they
there's
have to
something-
be, but the
I think-
reality is almost all president, just throughout history, presidents are on average taller than the
I feel
average
like we've
person.
had short presidents in Israel.
George Bush wasn't tall, was he?
W?
Netanyahu's not that tall.
Yeah,
see
I
him
don't
next to me.
think he's that
We're
tall.
talking about America here. We like our tall men here.
Well, how tall was George Bush?
W or senior?
Both.
Let's see. George W. Bush is 6 feet.
Netanyahu is 6.
And his dad?
Senior's height is 6'2".
But we
Wow.
had
you
someone
go.
that was 5'7".
Little bitch.
Trump, I think, is like 6'2". Clinton is 6'2".
Wait, whoa.
Sanders is 6 feet.
Sanders is tall.
Wow.
Even at his age. No, he's probably...
Ronald Reagan was 6'1".
So
I'm
how
telling
tall
you,
is
it's like it's a
Klobuchar?
thing.
Hang on. Keep going. We're going to find a short president.
Who was
How tall was
the
Teddy
short-
Roosevelt? How tall was Teddy Roosevelt?
Teddy Roosevelt?
I don't think he was a tall guy.
Height.
He was alpha as fuck, though.
Klobuchar is 5'4".
That's true. Teddy Roosevelt was only 5'10".
I can't believe this is an article. Amy Klobuchar, 5 feet 4 inches is a pretty good size for a president.
Okay.
Okay. So, crunch the numbers. Well, okay, so we went back to Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy was 5'10", but people were shorter back in the day.
Right.
So, that may have still been at or above average. So.
What do you make of that?
I think it's like a weird primal thing that we look to our leaders to be big people.
It's like a weird alpha thing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
Lame. We're so lame.
We got to smash the...
Shortest president was James Madison, who was only 5'4".
But he was like one of the first.
Yeah, Madison was like, what, 4?
Because back then, people
They
were
used
like...
to wear high
People
heels,
wore
no?
munchkins back then. Oh, you know what's interesting? George Washington was like super tall. He was like 6'2". Back then, that was like a giant.
Interesting.
Let's see. George Washington's height.
I remember.
Google's let me down. It's not coming up with
I
it. What's going on?
remember reading that George Washington was of unusually large stature.
It's giving me all of these elevations for the city of Washington, D.C.
George Washington.
It's like, obviously, I'm not asking about that, Google.
George
Here,
Washington
6 feet
got
2 inches.
Wow, yeah. I mean, that would be
That's
really tall
huge back
six
then.
four. How much did you say?
No, 6'2".
6'2".
But back then,
But in the
people were
1700s,
shorter.
yeah, that would be very,
Here
very
it says
tall.
6'4".
I think he
Where
was
I'm
6'2".
looking.
The
6'4" is like... Abraham Lincoln was 6'4".
I believe that's true, actually.
And
He was
was
really
really-
tall.
yeah.
He was exceptionally tall. Yeah, it's a
Damn.
weird thing. I don't know. But there have been very few short presidents.
It says the average height of the first 44 presidents is 5 foot 11 inches.
Yeah, which I think would be above the average American.
That's how tall
man's
I
height,
am.
right?
Can I be president?
You just barely made the cut, dude. You're in.
I wonder if you
Klein
just...
2024.
I wonder if taller dudes have that, like... When you're, like, tall, like that tall, like 6'2", maybe you are, like, more confident or more aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it just plays into the psychology and like
I
people
think
are,
it's how people perceive you.
But that probably has an effect on them, too.
Mm-hmm.
I would never want to be president. What a nightmare.
But so Pete, Mayor Pete,
Tiny.
looks short.
He
right?
can never win. He's short.
So he's got
That's
no
really-
chance.
That's really interesting. I feel like he can't win. He's a little man. Same with Mike Bloomberg. It's got to be Bernie because
Pete is 5'8", same as Bloomberg. So there you go.
Lil Pete.
Little
5'8"
Pete.
is not that short, is it?
5'8"
Not
is
short.
is
In the grand scheme
it's
of
on the
things, yeah,
short.
that's
I mean,
maybe slightly below
Really?
average, but
it's slightly
I guess
below
because
average.
I'm used to meters, so maybe it's like I'm not
Like
really
for
computing.
example, I would say my dad is probably 5'8".
5'8". Yeah, I mean,
the average American's height,
Doesn't seem that short to
American
me.
man's height is 5'10". So there you go. So both Bloomberg and Buttigieg are below 2
So
inches
they're
below that
out.
average.
They're out.
lame.